This is Wolf Tech coming directly to you through the power of the internet, you beautiful people. And uh, I hope you don't take offense to me calling you people. Uh, just in case you are a plant, would intelligent plants consider themselves people? Well, let's just wipe that to a side. Uh, it's been a day or so. Yeah, it's been about a day plus. Uh, I went and I searched and dug up and tried to figure out as many details as I could about the title subject of this video, about Super Mario Run, and it was announced for uh the current time is 1 a.m. So I am sleepy. But it was announced at the Apple event. I tried to watch it. It was boring. I mean the Apple event. I'm not joking. The Apple event was. I subscribed to the channel, by the way, but I tried to watch the event, and it is sort of surreal how it could be so incredibly boring, and at the same time have people clapping. It's like people give Nintendo fans, Nintendroids, Nintendo files, Sony ponies, Xbox. I forget the term for Sega fans. I'll go with Segarians, but my God, the Apple fanboys are. But anyways, as we probably all know, Super Mario Run is announced for the Apple device, Apple iPhone and iPad, if I remember correctly. And it's a runner. It's not an endless runner. It has stages, and you automatically run to the right. As we probably already know, it has a leaderboard. It's not free to play. It's not free to play. It will be put up onto the store, and it will have a demo version in which you download, play, and if you like it, then you buy the full version through an in-app purchase. The price has not been stated. The game is said to be released sometime in December 2016, if it does not get delayed. And there are three modes. There is the single player mode, just classic Super Mario Bros. And then there's the multiplayer mode called Toad Rally, where you run through the stage quickly, collect coins, do feats of daring do, like wall kick off of walls, and flip off of an enemy into a flip through the air, grab onto rails, climb across quickly. The more awesome and quick, the more awesome and more acrobatic you are, the more Toad fans you acquire for the third mode. But at the end of the stage of the multiplayer Toad Rally, Toadette is gonna score you based on the number of Toad fans you have and your overall performance. Sorry if the color is a little off on the screen. It's middle of the night and I tried to adjust my lights here and there. But the third mode, which very little information is out, many channels, many articles omit because it's kind of gray where it is. The details are not all there. But basically what it is, the closest thing to be subscribed is sort of like a little town or kingdom area where you keep your Toad fans and you dress them up with, you purchase item clothing with the coins you earn in the other two modes, in single player and the multiplayer Toad Rally mode, and you use those coins to buy your toads clothing and accessories for their places. It's kind of like Animal Crossing, but instead of you playing as Mario and customizing Mario and all his stuff and his place, you are customizing and dressing up all the other characters. Uh, it may not be exactly like Animal Crossing. It could just be a point and click and you just jump to a stage, but it to a house or a building, and you just simply dress up the toads and stuff like that in the little area around them. But that is basically the extent of the information on that. There's no price stated for this game. I got question marks right next to the price criteria on my listing here. And the exact day in which it drops has not been stated. Hopefully, it should be in the first end of December, giving people more than enough time to buy it and enjoy it before Christmas time or Boxing Day or Toy Day in Japan. In the United States, there's Christmas. Europe, Christmas is not that big of a deal. I do all kinds of crazy studies and research cultures and religions and philosophy and psychology here and there. But it's not that big of a deal in Europe. In the United States, it's Christmas. In Canada, there's a holiday called Boxing Day. It's it says a lot about Canadians, seriously, when they name their holiday after the fact that stuff comes inside of a box. But I might sit down one of these days and just unravel culture on my other channel when I get that going. But I'm not going to do it right now. And then in Japan, it is called Toy Day, and I can't remember. I think it's roughly in the same month as Christmas, but it's on a different day. Same thing with Boxing Day. I think it's a few days before. But it hopefully Super Mario Run drops onto the iOS early in December. Also note, this is a limited time exclusive. This is not a straight up exclusive. This game will come to Android devices. I hope to enjoy playing this game on Android devices. My soda brand of choice, Faygo and Clover Mountain, Clover Valley from Dollar General. Faygo is amazing. Clover Valley is awesome. They're both cheap. It's enough said. But that basically covers the bulk of the information around Super Mario Run. As I stated before, this game will be released on the in the Apple Store. I keep forgetting the exact name. This is what happens when you do videos late at night. It'll be on the store in a demo version. You download the demo version, and you purchase the complete game on the demo. It will first release for Apple products, the iPhone and the iPad first, and then later, at a undisclosed point, will be released on Android and maybe other things. But there you go. And the other thing is, there also will be microtransactions in the game, but according to Nintendo's policy, they will not be invasive. Okay? Now, that is the completion of that portion of the video. The next thing is that the fact that the same day as iOS 10 is released, then they will also release Mario stickers for Apple Messenger. I do not have an iPhone. I just have Android. I know very little about about Apple. I would go over to my friend John at Magic Tech Review and probably ask him some more questions if you have seriously more questions than what this is. Yeah, he knows more about all things mobile than I do. I'm more of a console handheld gamer myself. Uh, but as I said before, Nintendo will be releasing special stickers for Apple on day and date of Apple uh, iOS 10. Now, there's also the fact that Animal Crossing and Fire Emblem have been delayed simply due to the fact that the priority shifted towards Super Mario Run, and it'll take a little bit longer to get those done. Now on to the third bit of story. The first one was Super Mario Run, the second one was the stickers. The third one is about Pokemon Go, and Pokemon Go. I do not play it. My phone is maxed out on memory as it is, and it is coming. It's gonna get a companion app that's gonna be out for the Apple Watch. The release date is sometime before the end of the year 2016. No release date has been stated exactly, but they said it'll be here, will be out before 2016. 2016 is over, and it keeps track of distance and calories burned and your core vitals, your essential vitals that the watch can actually track. It'll notify you if a Pokemon spawns in the area. It'll tell you how close you are to the critter. Uh, you can activate Pokestops on it, receive medals, hatch eggs, do all the little bits and pieces, except for gym battles. I do believe no gym battles, and no capturing of Pokemon. You have to pull your actual phone out to do so. And as I said before, that will be out before the end of the year. Uh, Sometime this month, I forgot to write it down. I think it's today, September 9th. But I'm not 100% sure. Pokemon Plus, the little wrist device that helps indicate that a Pokemon's near you, simplified little thing, will be out. And that should be it for the whole bulk of the video. That's all the video game news I have for you right now. Uh, I'm going to touch on a few other things. I will make a video later, not soon, but a little bit later, uh, about the PlayStation 4 Slim and the PS4 Pro and my whole opinion on the whole situation. Some of the people who have run into me on various channels in the comment section, getting into conversations, talking about our feels about this whole thing, may already know the general gist of how I feel about the PS4 Pro. Uh, just so you know, I am planning on actually buying a PS4 Pro. I don't have a PS4 myself, but I have friends and relatives that do have a PS4. And I played some of it here and there, and I've held out this long, and in a funny way, as I exclaimed to Jet Big Boss, uh, sometimes it pays to be late to the Sony party. Uh, I have not bought a PS4. I don't have a PS4 myself. As I said, friends and family do. But I have waited there actually are enough games that I am interested in for that platform now. And there's a really cool new PS4 called the PS4 Pro coming out. Now, on the short gist of it, of my opinion, is that if you are already a PlayStation 4 owner, this is on the lame side. It's going to cost you extra money just to minor upgrade to this new system. And for those who do not have a PS4 but are interested in a PS4, I suggest getting the PS4 Pro. However, in less than a year, in about a year from the release of the PS4 Pro, there will be this thing called an Xbox Scorpio that will most certainly nuke the PS4 Pro out of the water. And there's also this other thing called the Nintendo NX and this company called Nintendo that we do not exactly know what is coming from Nintendo. What Nintendo has said, this is what Nintendo has officially said, is that it's a new platform with a new concept. That is what Nintendo said. There's also going to be supposedly AR and VR integration to it. So, not specifically VR. VR's part of the rumor end, but there's most definitely going to be AR integration into it. So, the question is, what is the NX? There's a whole bunch of these rumors I reported on, but still they are rumors. And we will know when Nintendo tells us. The current rumor about Nintendo NX, there's two rumors of the reveal. The first one points to the Tokyo Game Show. The second one points to sometime in October, which is next month. So we don't have too much longer till then. So stick it out. If you have a Wii U, enjoy. There's still some good games for the Wii U. Not too many new ones, but there's still some really good games for the Wii U. There's a bunch of really good games for the 3DS and some new ones coming out. There's games for old systems. There's games for new systems. Just enjoy and keep playing. And on to the final moment. Please consider subscribing to my channel and give me a chance. And thank you very much for liking or just generally voting, commenting, sharing, adding to playlists, stuff like that. Any little bit helps. And this is Will Phototech signing off. And thank you and good night.